somebody wants to offer a promotion of my channel. The price is lower than any competitor, you say? That's fantastic. And banned. Yeah, I didn't even notice that username. I saw social and kind of just assumed it was going for, like, you know, social bot 27. But no, it's just socialist thing 6. Of all the things you could choose to name your spam bot, why that? Maybe it's because they heard me talking about socialism. I don't know how. I don't think I've talked about socialism on stream. I think I made like one joke about unionization once. Evolutions or Pikachu, Gengar, Charizard? What do you mean by that? Like, are you saying all of the evolutions or Pikachu, Gengar, Charizard? Just the Gen 1 stuff? I know you in real life, and I have a feeling this means that you're gonna buy me something. Or get me something. In terms of something I would personally want, then it would probably be the evolutions. Do I still have the Espeon hat? As a matter of fact, I can't really fit it over my headset, but yes I do. I'll wear it for a little bit. Good enough. It's gonna stay like that for now. It looks great. It looks so good. I would never get rid of something like this. Are you kidding me? What do you think I am, heartless? So we're going here for these missions, A, and we're also looking for a Gastrodon, if I can get it. I am going to try to get the Gastrodon, but I'm not going to, like, go for it like I was for the Chingling. Riolu, I would love you forever if you could get me that Gastrodon. You love murdering Gastrodons, or at least you love murdering Shellos. It's just the next step up. And I love the attention to detail that they put into these games, like how Spheal rolls around and how Krabby does a crab walk. You don't get that kind of attention to detail in Pokemon anymore, man. I know I like to talk about it with the main series games all the time, and I had that rant when I was playing this game a few times ago about how I really despised the Switch games. Just knowing about all of the issues they had made me angry. I think the last, like, truly high-quality Pokemon games, and this is biased, of course, were Black and White too. You could make an argument for Alola. I liked Alola. At least I liked Sun and Moon. Ultra Sun and Moon pissed me off. Definitely had no desire to play Sword and Shield, other than FOMO. There was a lot of FOMO, of course, not playing the new main series game and hearing everyone talk about it. But when a lot of the things you hear people talking about are how bad they are, it makes it easier to not feel left out. Didn't play Scarlet and Violet the first time you didn't get a main Pokemon game. Mood. My first was Sword and Shield. And honestly, most of the reason I didn't was because I was so angry over the National Dex not being in the game. That's a little stupid of a reason, but... well, maybe it's not. I stand by it. I think it's kind of crazy that a Pokemon game doesn't have all the Pokemon in it. Like, that's one of the big allures. Does U-turn just not have any other effect in this game? And before anybody says, yeah, well, all the good Pokemon are never going to be removed, like, they're never going to get rid of Lucario. It's like, yeah, I know that, and I made this same statement last time. Someone's favorite Pokemon is Bruxish, and they're never going to get to use Bruxish again. Bruxish. Yeah, let me pull it up. That's Bruxish. Oh, hold on, it's still... there we go. Oh, now it's covering me. Good enough, though. That's Bruxish. Yeah, I hate it, but this is someone's favorite Pokemon. I'd be willing to bet money that someone on this earth, that's their favorite Pokemon. And I don't think it was in either of the Switch games. Oh, it was in Generation 9? And 8? Talk about putting my foot in my mouth. Why is this one of the choices they made, though? Like, that's the other thing, right? If we're gonna talk about having only certain Pokemon in the game, they make decisions like this, and then you get the problem in the opposite direction, where it's like, this slot took up something like... actually, what even is the Gen 9 list? I'm gonna cover myself up a little bit for 1 second here. Let me move this window down. It's staying like that. You don't get to see me. I can go over here. Pokemon that aren't in Scarlet and Violet. Like, look at this. The Bulbasaur line, the Squirtle line are out, but Bruxish and Jumpluff are in. Butterfree's not in. Like, come on. Look at all of these. Look at all of the Pokemon that are missing. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. It makes me upset, if I'm honest. Random physics, astrophysics facts. I'm sure some of you are probably aware of the YouTube channel Veritasium. He did a very interesting video on knot theory, and my cool fact for you, recently scientists have been capable of taking certain chains of molecules and effectively tying molecular knots around ions. So for example, there's this one chain molecule. They were able to make a knot, and they were able to fashion it in such a way that they could fit a chloride ion, so a chlorine atom that's lost an electron, in the center. And if you can chemically remove that chloride ion from the center of the knot, that whole structure becomes one of the strongest chloride binding things that we know of, if not the strongest. I'm not sure, I'm not a chemist. There's a lot of research being made into molecular knots, as a matter of fact, which is very, very cool to think about, that we're able to tie knots at a molecular level. It's nuts. I actually need to pay attention to this. Can I throw an item through corners or over my friends? I'm not gonna risk that. Instead, what we're gonna do is this. There we go. Actually, do I even have anything that can hit this guy? I just have sleep seeds. Yeah, I think I just gotta hit it. Does he have an exit? Not yet. He's definitely gonna make it out. I don't have enough damage. Oh, I took a wrong turn. Yeah, he's out. I don't know what direction he even went. Oh well. What? Oh, there he is. Was he trapped? Oh, he's trapped. You've yeed your last haw. Nice. Alright, well, unfortunately we did not get the Gastrodon. That's okay, that means that we can spend the last hour or so going and doing the actual content. Ooh, a gold ribbon, that's like 2K, isn't it? Also, I'm gonna take this hat off for now. I should make that a channel point reward. Ooh, an egg. Haven't seen that one before. Ooh, an orange gummy. I mean, sure. I don't think I have one of these yet. Do I have room for Water Strider? I'm just gonna name it Strider. Though Jesus would have been a good name. Jesus was an animal technically. You know what? That's fair. I guess Jesus was technically an animal, wasn't he?
Hey, hon.
Yes.
I have a surprise for you.
What is it?
Eevee socks.
Are those socks?
Yes.
Oh my god!
I had to buy a few odds and ends at Target and I found them there and I was like,
Look at these
perfection.
socks! I can't actually see. Look at these socks! They have Eevee on them!
They have evolutions
Yeah, I
on them.
know they do. Look at these! They don't have the best evolutions though, which is unfortunate.
Well, I did what I could.
Love you.
Have fun.
I'm gonna put these right next to the hat.
It was either those for 15 or a big Snorlax plush for 50, but then I was like, I don't want to spend $50.
Yeah, that wouldn't be worth it.
Yeah.
It would be funny, but it wouldn't be worth
It
it.
would have been funny.
Love you.
Love you too.
Yes, the mystery is solved. Alright, Northern Desert. Let's go. God, again, every track in this game is great. Oh, I should be reading. Yeah, it's been a while. If the time gear is here, Gravel should show up here for sure. Let's do our best and find that time gear. No! Alright, well. I really want experience on him. I really, really need experience on that Aerodactyl. Oh no, did everyone get knocked out and end up back here? Sort of. Hey, no one said it would be easy. Let's not feel sorry for ourselves. We'll try again tomorrow. Yup, we need to keep pushing on with our search for the time gear. Hooray! I didn't know that there was a special thing that happened if everybody got knocked out. That's neat. Let's find the time gear this time. Let's do our best. Alright, this time maybe Aerodactyl won't get OHKO'd. What's that? Grimy food. Fills the belly, but... yeah, I don't really want to eat that. There's an item down there. Money. I mean, I'll take money. Could always use more. I'm a good little capitalist. It's never enough. Line must go up, and line must go up faster than it has before. Otherwise, we need to start laying people off. Is that a sandstorm? How often are we going to receive damage? More grimy food? Who's leaving their grimy food all over the place, man? Yeah, buddy. Ooh, nice freeze. Wait. Can I not hit frozen targets? Weird. Well, that was a lot of PP wasted. Can I explain why the Earth isn't flat? Yeah, it's not. That's it. That's the whole thing. If you're stupid enough to believe the Earth is flat, then I'm sorry. I don't know how I would actually deal with like a flat earther if they showed up in my chat. I would probably just ban them if I'm honest. Like, I'm just not dealing with it. If they were persistent and annoying, you'd support. I mean, honestly, just in general, if they... like, there's no flat earther that's going to come... okay, well, that's not true. The odds of a flat earther coming to this stream and, like, actually asking questions, you know, being like, oh, I have a physicist in the room with me, quote-unquote, in the room with me. I can ask them whatever I want and actually learn about their position. Then I would totally be there for that. Like, super would be there for that. But odds are that a flat earther would come in and be like, you know, you're a NASA shill, you're lying like everybody else, you know better. And then I would just ban them. Or I'd be like, here's definitive proof that the Earth is not flat. And they'd be like, oh yeah, well, have you ever seen the curve? And I'd be like, okay, you obviously don't want to argue, or excuse me, you don't want to engage in a good faith debate, which is true of most of them. Is this the deepest part of the desert? Watch out, it's quicksand! It's not the deepest part of the desert. Sand's getting sucked down here and there. They're like sand whirlpools and we'll be pulled in if we get close. It's dangerous here. You're gonna go in. I don't see anything here that looks remotely like a time gear. Maybe there's nothing here. Oh? What's the matter? This feeling, it's like the one I got at Fogbound Lake. I know this place. Maybe I've only heard of this place, but it seems like I've been here before. I can't tell which. Either way, I do know this place. Listen, Xoren. What's the matter? You were off in your own thoughts there. Well, there seems to be nothing here. How disappointing. Speak up. Tell him what's going on. Let's report our findings to the guild. Let's go home. Come on. Come on. What? So everyone's back from their searches, but nobody found anything? Disappointing. That's what happened, alright. Hey, we went out of the eastern forest just like we were told, but there's nothing there. As for the crystal cave, yep, it was chock full of crystals. Mighty pretty cave, I tell you. It was so pretty I just couldn't help helping myself to a crystal. Ooh, when did you pick that up? I was through there the whole time, I didn't even notice. Bidoof. Our objective was to find a time gear. We all failed to achieve our objective, but you had the nerve to collect a souvenir, totally unrelated to the mission. Who do you think you are? Oof, gosh, I'm sorry. I just wanted a tiny treasure for myself, that's all. Dusknoir, sir, I regret to say it. Our search efforts ended fruitlessly. Oh, this is vexing. I thought the search locations we chose held promise. I blame my lack of knowledge. I am truly chastened. My goodness, no, you mustn't blame yourself. Why, it was only thanks to your vast knowledge we came up with our plan, Dusknoir. Nonetheless, our efforts have ended in failure. That is a fact. Being hard on ourselves is pointless. Let us reconsider our plan. We'll devise a different strategy tomorrow. You know what this feels like, this voice for Dusknoir? This feels like, hey mom, can we have a Asterion? No, we have a Asterion at home. Yes, let's do that, and we may find success together. That's how it stands, everyone. That's enough work for today. Rest up, prepare for tomorrow. Understood! Smiles go for miles! We should get some sleep, too. Let's make tomorrow another good day. Ahem! That brings us back to today. Presently, the Great Dusk Noir and I are working on a new strategy. While we develop this strategy, we ask you to search for the time gears on your own initiative. That is all. Alright everyone, work hard again today! Hooray! We're supposed to search on our own today. Where should we go? I wonder. We can search all we want, but we don't have a clue. Oh, wait a second! Yesterday when we were out there... This feeling, like the one I got at Fogma, I already did this one. I'm not voice acting this twice. Yes, that's right! Yesterday at the quicksand pits we assumed that it was a dead end. But maybe there are really secrets... Come on, man! Come on, man! You've got to be kidding me. We were just there, and you didn't say anything, and now you want to go back? What's the matter? Are you off in another daydream? No, let me just tell you the thing that I felt that I've been correct 100% of the time about so far. We were there yesterday, we didn't find anything. What? When we were at the Quicksand Desert, you experienced the same sensation you had at Fogbound Lake? Well, that's settled. What you say must be true. Let's get back out there. You want to talk about flat earthers and stupid people in general? I swear to God, Riolu and Pikachu right here, these two characters are some of the dumbest people in this entire universe. Like, come on, man. You have this special ability that lets you say, oh, here's an event that happens in the future, and you were correct about it literally 100% of the time. And it turns out that same ability, or at least part of it, lets you figure out if a time gear's there. And you were right in one of one cases. And of course, that's not a statistical... That could be a statistical anomaly. But it's literally the best guess you have as to where these things could be, and you don't say anything? You just are like, I'm just gonna be stony silent. And just let my partner think there's nothing here. And then we're gonna waste all the resources to go back out again. Come on, man. Like, I get it. I'm poking holes in a kid's game. I don't care, though. Just because it's a kid's game doesn't mean it should have sloppy writing.